Okay, here's another SSG using a principle which is new to me. Basically, I just got a regular SSG. I managed to finally open up some hard drives to get the rotors out with a little help and guidance from Mr. Twiley 67, who was really good at making these hard drive Bedinis. And got the rotors out. Wasn't real satisfied with the friction they had. They seemed to not freewheel as good as the PC fan bearings that I usually use, but it gets the job done. And I also broke the hard drive magnets in half and put them on there, as also suggested by Mr. Twiley. And I've got a run coil that had about 22 gauge on it, many turns, and I went ahead and put another layer of 26 gauge on there, and they're not equal. But what I found out is I could charge from the base. I could actually tap from the base, and I lit a neon running from both sides of the resistor on the base, because that's where I'm gathering my high voltage. The resistor right there on the base. And what I found out that was interesting is the neon would not extinguish coming from the base when I attach a charge battery, which goes against what I originally thought. This whole time I'm thinking that you're getting induction into your trigger wire, which is traveling from the run wire, and it's switching back through the base, and I'm thinking it's going back into the tranny, going back to your run wire again, which would go to your charge battery. But that's not the case, because the neon stayed lit that way. The only way I would extinguish the neon is actually running the charge battery off of both sides of the resistor. So these are I got two resistors in parallel, and that's where my charge is coming from. So basically, and what I did was I basically ran the collector, regular collector output, with the little diode, attached that in parallel to the base. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running one diode from the collector going to one side of the resistor, another diode off of the resistor, which is going to another lead, which are parallel to my positive output. My negative output is on the other side of the resistor. So you see this neon right here is on both sides of the resistor, which goes to my base input. So the neon will be lighting from the trigger wire, basically. So basically I'm charging from my trigger wire, long story short. But the interesting thing is when I have no charge battery on, like right now, I'm going to start it up. Now this is running from 12 volts 1 amp, and right now the draw is over 250 milliamps because I have no charge battery on. But once I load the base with my charge battery, my draw goes down to like about 150 milliamps. So now the wheel is up to speed, it's drawing a lot, so I'm going to attach the charge battery across the base. Neon went out, the wheel increases speed a lot, and the draw is now down to about 150. Now I just don't have one right now, but I'm going to attach another potentiometer on the other side of those resistors so I can control the charge output. But this is very interesting to me how this is working. Another example, I'm going to take the charge off and put this microwave bulb directly to the base outputs. Okay, now I'm going to charge a capacitor. Charges very quickly. That was very cool to me. Just got it mounted on glass, the aluminum rotor, plastic holder right there. But this is the first time I've ever made a Bedini that charges from the base, and it's got some very interesting ways that it's acting, which, you know, a lot of people ask me, or at least a lot of people probably wonder, why the hell do you make so many motors? To be honest, every one that I make is different, and I'm learning something every time. So that's why. I still haven't figured it all out yet. But this is just another concept, charging from the base. Thought that was interesting. I'm going to do some more research into that. Maybe I'll be able to figure something out.